Lynn in blue. Maxwell Land now driving the lane. His two-pointer is good. 3 different Jags have scored, and South Alabama wants
looking for the right shot. Got the matchup he wants here. See him get down here in this post. He's comfortable down here.
Going up against Capich, and Gator able to drain it from the left baseline. Under 13 to go here, first half. Marshall Kearing outside the arc, yes. Marshall Kearing now for the 3.
Consistent so far. Touchdown for Kearing in the post. Nice little left-handed pitch out to Turbo. I love that pass.
Turbo for 3, and there is the timeout from Jeff Price. So Turbo out. Jags on top by 6. Land in the lane, turnaround jumper, nice, and 1.
Yes, elbow tap, got Land in.
As Millender thought about the 3, decides to penetrate instead. He'll go up over the defense and get it over Ricky Ballard. Nice job, Smurf. Along the baseline. But the turnaround jumper off the glass by Turbo Jones. He's got 7. He's averaging 17 points. He only has 8 so far today. Gator, nice job, the up and under. And South Alabama back on top by 14. South Alabama has the basketball. Chance to make it 9, maybe 10. Maxwell Land on McCabe, the bucket, and 1.
I love the design by Coach Riley.
Hunter Davis Thompson now double teamed. Back to the one-on-one game. Gator spin move, the bucket, and 1.
Just not gonna miss. South Alabama 0 for 6 in the second half, 3-pointers. Let's see if they can find one somewhere.
There you go. You dialed it up. Margrave for 3.
Thankful to get out of there with a win. Our energy level was really low. We looked like a team that had played 5 games in 8 days, and that can't be an excuse. And it's not for me. When you sign up to play the 40 minutes, you got to sign up to play the 40 minutes. You can't come out and say, well, we played a lot of games, we've had a lot of tough travel. You have to show them you got to play the game, and for the majority of the game, we didn't do that. We were low energy, low focus, and this team has to have both those things at a high level to be what we want them to be. And I was glad we were able to finish the game and find a way to win, but we've got to play much better than that. I mean, getting out rebounded like we did, and having the defensive lapses we did in the second half, especially. Really hurt us, and the ball wasn't going in, so our energy level really dropped. We didn't get a lot of transition opportunities because we weren't getting clean stops, so it usually goes hand in hand, offensively and defensively. If you're getting the clean stops, you're getting easy ones in transition, then your energy level's pretty good. We weren't doing those things, so our energy level was really bad, and it showed. But again, thankful for the win. And this team, we're trying to grow. The whole message is consistency, and we have to build consistency. Like that game right there didn't look like the last 2 games. The last 2 games, we showed moments of doing the things we need to do. And this one, we had very few moments showing what we need to do to be a successful team. So we got to find some consistency. It'll be good to have at least one full practice before we play again. And again, thankful for the win.
Is that just a function of a learning curve as this team learns to play together and learns how to win together?
I think so. I think some of it is. I think some of it is just an urgency thing. Like you can't play this game without urgency and win. You can't. And we didn't have urgency tonight to do what we needed to do. And when we're playing Lynn, they're a very good Division II program. They're very well coached. Coach Price does an unbelievable job. They're 2-0 right now. They beat Flagler, who was in the Final Four Division II a few years ago. They're going to have a good year. We didn't overlook them. A lot of times when you play a 9-1, you come in, and if the game is 12-point game or it gets real tight, kind of like that one did, everybody's like, well, you overlook. We didn't overlook them. We prepared really hard. It was a short turnaround, obviously, but we prepared really hard and had a tremendous amount of respect for them and their program. We just didn't have urgency and energy to play the right way. And it has to be part of the maturation of your team. You got to do that, or you're not going to be very good. And it's simple. So we've got to learn that every single not only 40 minutes you play where a winner or loser is decided, but practice every day too. Everything you do to be successful playing this game has to be accompanied with urgency. You have to have urgency every single second that you're out on the court in order to be successful doing this. And we just didn't have that tonight. Our energy level was really low from the start. It wasn't like just segments. It was low. We were trying to get our energy level up the whole game, trying to get our urgency up. Because what happens with the bad energy and bad urgency is you come out there and your focus dips. So that leads to easy baskets for them because defensive mishaps. It leads to putbacks for them because you're not focused to box out. You don't have the urgency to box out. And then offensively, it leads to not being ready to shoot a ball in. That's why you can't make a shot. It leads to not having the focus you need to drive a ball and you lose it and turn it over. So I'm a big believer in that, as you can probably tell. I mean, you have to have urgency and energy to be a good team. So we're work in progress. We're working at it, working hard. Again, it'll be good to practice a little bit.
Lastly, 3 games now on the road. How anxious are you to get them kind of away from this, get them in a new atmosphere, and let's see what we do?
I liked what we've had 2 road games. Obviously, Tuscaloosa was tough, but I liked how we came out at Buffalo. Our energy level was good. Got a road win, so I'm excited to see our guys. We get another chance at a Power 5 opponent on Saturday against Maryland, and then we end up playing after that two really good mids that are going to be tough on the road. You know, Jacksonville State and Mercer. So I'm really excited to see our guys on the road and see, and 2 of those are bus trips too. That helps a lot when they're bus trips. It just makes it easier on travel. You know, when you're flying commercial, it makes it hard sometimes. So I'm excited to see our guys on the road. We got a lot of growing up to do, but the thing we have is we've got great people in our locker room. We have great kids. These kids are unbelievable people. So that always gives you a fighting chance. They're about the right things. They care about each other. They want to be really good. They care about the success of South Alabama, which means a lot to me. So we just got to put the time in, and we got to learn the lessons. You know, and tonight we're able to learn a lesson, hopefully on the right end of it, on a win. You know, you want to learn. You hate learning lessons when you lose. We've done that some this year too, but this team, I think, is going to be one of those groups that just continues to get better and better. And as a coach, you want to speed it up. You want to get it as good as you can, as fast as you can, but sometimes it takes a little bit of time. And but we do have the group that'll work at it, and obviously we're going to coach them up the best we can.
The key was just sticking together, playing hard, playing 40 minutes, and just defensive rebounding, getting stops, etc.
How are we continuing to get on that uphill climb? I mean, how are we doing?
Yeah, I mean, we're just trying to take it day by day. Today we didn't feel like we gave our best effort. We didn't have any urgency. Honestly, felt like we took a couple steps back, and these next few days we just got to get ready mentally and prepare the right way, and take forward steps.
What are some of the things you guys want to improve on?
Defense guarding the ball, not letting them get into the paint, and then all 5 guys just rebounding and crashing the boards, and getting more transition offense points. So.